little sip. What's going on here? We're live. 3, 2, 1, and I'm live. What's the deal? It's on Halloween. What's going on Halloween night? And I decided to do a little solo cast, have a drink, and then go do some candy passing out later. I do want to start this thing by saying, if you're a female of the age of 18 or above, especially if you don't live at home, and you're not dressed in a slutty outfit, shame on you. Shame on you. I'm just saying, this is your chance. It's your time to shine. You should take advantage, and you should shine. Nobody's mad at you, and if they are, it's either because they don't have the guts to put it on, or because they're just an asshole. So, either way, you're winning. So, the slutty outfit should be out and about for sure. If not, shame on you. And if you're a guy and you're dressed up in some outfit, like, no one really gives a shit anyway. No one cares. No one cares what you wear. You can do whatever. You can be shirtless. No one cares. Trust me, no one cares. But girls, if you're dressed like a ghost or something, go fuck yourself, okay? Put your shorts on, a skirt, dress like a cop or something, like a bikini or something that's looks like some sort of other outfit. Be a superhero. That's cool. Anything that's super tight or short, today is your day. Other than that, I don't even know if people do kids even trick or treat anymore? Do they do that? Do they? I saw not one child out yet. It's only 5:30 though. But I remember back in the day when we used to have Halloween. It was on. Me and my buddy were talking about this earlier today. Like we got down on trick or treat night on Halloween night like crazy. Even up to like maybe probably a little too old to be out there doing it. But I like you went from levels of just getting candy, being excited about wearing a cool outfit, dressing like your favorite superhero, whatnot. Then when you got in the older ages, it's more like mischief. It was like, okay, we're going to have some fun, wrap some houses, play some pranks on people, scare some kids. No big deal. But then there's this level that it can go to that's like you go to bag snatching. And I don't know if anybody has bag snatched, but I have. One time in my life, at like age 12 or 13, down the street from my parents' house, we were scaring a bunch of kids. I was out with some buddies, and I got in a bush, scared a few kids in a row, and then I don't know what came over me, but I jumped up and snatched a bag of candy out. I don't even think I ate the candy. I don't know what I did with it. I probably ran for a little bit and then dropped it. I don't even know what I did. But I snatched some candy out of a little kid's hand. It's the kind of human being I am. That's how it makes me feel, you know what I'm saying? So that's definitely not a good thing. When you go from just having a good time, scaring some kids, to stealing candy from kids, that's borderline just a little bit weird. And I did it. I was like 12 or 13. I mean, I don't know. I don't even know what I was thinking. I just snatched it up. I probably ruined that kid's Halloween, traumatized him for life for Halloween. So I don't even know if that's even a possibility nowadays, because you probably get arrested. And I don't think people even really trick-or-treat much anymore anyway. It's always those trunk-or-treats at church. There's very few walk-around kids getting some candy. I understand, but I don't know. I bet it's probably not as dangerous as we make it out to be. But also, I wouldn't just let my kids go walking around. No way. Like, we're going to take them out, but they're going to be with us. And then if it's raining, which it seems to be right now, we're just going to sit inside the house and just eat a bunch of candy that we already got. I mean, you're going to get the candy. It's really all it's about. It's candy and dressing up. I'm not going to dress up because, like I said earlier, if you're a dude, no one gives a shit. Especially when you're like, once you're over 13, really, if you're a guy, you can dress up or not, and no one cares. No one really cares. Girls, it's a different thing. Even those, I like those. I remember when I was like back in the bar days when I'd go out and it'd be Halloween night, and those cougars are out there like 40, 55 range in between there. Probably divorcees. A little too much to drink. Like, this is my time, bitches. I'm putting on my little nurse outfit, and all the boys are going to go crazy like they did back in school. And some of them pull it off great, and some of them don't. Some of them do not. And the ones that don't, you should recognize your age and your body composition. And, not shaming nobody, but at a certain age, and certain things happen to your body, you should probably not be wearing a onesie with some cat ears. You know what I'm saying? It's just a bad thing. But on the other hand, if you're, a little older and you're just rocked out, just look like a solid piece, you know what I mean? You better put that onesie on as long as you possibly can. Because if you don't, you're going to regret it. You're going to look back and go, man, I was up till 52. I could have been rocking a onesie out with the cat ears. I gave it up at 48. You know what I'm saying? It's a fine line to dance. And I don't even want to dance it. Thank God I'm a dude and no one gives a shit what I wear. But you ladies that are, a little older but can still pull it off, I say more power to you. If anybody's mad at you, they're just, they're just weird. Something wrong. They're probably communists or something. I mean, it's like you got to look at yourself in the mirror and go, would I want to see me walk around in a onesie with cat ears? Just be honest with yourself. It's probably the best thing you should do. Hey, DJ. What's going on, brother? Yeah. Oh. So tomorrow, I'm really just setting up for a podcast tomorrow. I got Jerome. He's coming on tomorrow and do a podcast with me. We missed out last week because I got called out to work the week before, whatever it was. And then I haven't done one since. So maybe episode 24 will be with him. I just wanted to get one in just to sit here and chat up. And I was thinking about this. I wanted to do a podcast on, I don't know if anybody's ever seen that movie. It's Bud and Sissy. What is it called? Urban Cowboy. If you haven't seen Urban Cowboy with Bud and Sissy, or you have and you just haven't watched it in a long time, you should rewatch it. It's fucking hilarious. I don't think it's supposed to be really funny, but it's hilarious. What it is Bud and Sissy are a couple. Bud is the dude, Sissy's the girl. And they're this cowboy couple that live in the city, but they go to this honky tonk every night. I mean, every night, Monday through Sunday. You go to the honky tonk. I think he's a steel worker. I don't know what she does. But this is what they do every night. It's like the thing to do in this town. Everybody goes and nobody leaves. Nobody leaves early. They wait till closing time. If you leave early, it's like a weird thing. But I'm watching this movie and I'm going, man, this is so stupid. And then I realized it's like these city guys, kind of like around here, trying to act like they're real country. And then the big deal, the whole premise of the movie is that Bud is going to ride this mechanical bull. And riding this mechanical bull in this bar is a big fucking deal where they're from. They get excited like they're athletes. And it's the funniest shit you've ever seen in your life. So Bud gets on this. They bring this mechanical bull into the bar. Bud hops on. He does pretty good. He's kind of the man. And then this, everybody's cheering him on. Sissy's all wet all the time because Bud's on their mechanical bull just getting down. I don't know. It's weird. And then this other dude shows up, and he's like a convict or something. He escaped, but he's like a pro bull rider in the movie. You can see him riding a bull, and he's a badass. He wears these super tight-ass shirts. He's 138 pounds. He's one of them ripped skinny guys. It's of course you're ripped. You're 130 pounds. Most of those aren't abs. Some of those are ribs. And he's always looking pissed off. It's he's looked all the time. He's always tough as shit. Anyway, he comes out there and kicks that little mechanical bull's ass, and boom, it's on. It's that's it. Rivalry City. It's Bud and that dude, I forgot what his name was, the ex-con. And then Sissy, she's kind of catching vibes from the ex-con the whole time. Bud and them are, riding the mechanical bull. But then anyway, long story short, this whole movie's about Bud and Sissy fight. Bud beats the shit out of Sissy. And this whole movie's a bunch of cowboys kicking the shit out of girls. Sissy catches most of it. And it's just cool. It's like a normal thing. Just kick their ass and they just listen and then go on about their business. It's the craziest shit you ever seen in your life. This movie nowadays wouldn't even get released because people would be pissed. Anyway, Bud and Sissy break up. And the next day, Sissy's already shacked up with the ex-con in his little travel trailer behind the bar. He's beating the shit out of her left and right, having her do whatever he's got to do, teaching her how to ride the mechanical bull. Bud's shacked up with this big city chick, rich as shit, skyscraper suites type lady. And this happens within a day. They break up the next day. They're living. What happens the way they break up is they kind of get in a little fight. Just no big no big deal, just a fight. And then Bud's just fuck it, I'm leaving with this rich lady, and just walks right past Sissy with the new chick. They're married. And I don't know if it's I don't know what he's thinking, but he did it. And then he comes back next morning and it all goes bad, and then long story short, after all this, with like 3 or 4 days later, they have this big bull riding competition there at the bar on the riding bull. Bud enters, another guy enters. I think Bud wins. I can't remember because I was so blown away because at the end of the movie, Bud and Sissy get right back together. Bud kicks the shit out of the ex-con, gets him thrown back in jail. And I'm thinking, this movie was seriously about a dude in the city that goes to a bar every single night, beats the shit out of his wife, and then they'll split up with each other for like 4 days, fall madly in love with somebody else for like 4 days, get the shit kicked out. She gets the shit kicked out of her like she always is. He's shacked up with a rich lady, and then right back on. It's all about the bull riding competition, really, in the end. And then he wins the bull riding competition, which is just a mechanical bull. It's the most nonsense movie ever. If you go back and watch it now, it's fucking hilarious. Funniest shit I've ever watched in like 5 or 10 years. It's not even supposed to be funny, but I suggest if you haven't seen Urban Cowboy, or you have and haven't seen it in years, check that shit out again. Matter of fact, someone should dress like Bud and Sissy tonight and just kick the shit out of each other. Yes. How y'all doing, Missy and Landon? Urban Cowboy is one of the funniest movies ever that wasn't supposed to be funny. If you watch it again and just watch it for what it is, it's the funniest shit you've ever seen in your life. I laughed so fucking hard when I watched that movie. I couldn't believe that this is like it's kind of like it's like a legendary movie. It's like a big time movie for people our age, and before, it's just the weirdest shit ever. So somebody should dress like them for Halloween. But getting back to the what I was saying about girls, and this is their day. This is their time to shine, to be slutty. You should wear something short, something with like a low cut shirt. Guys, like I said earlier, no one gives a shit. So I don't, and I've been seeing a lot of posts, that people bitch about girls dressing slutty on Halloween. I don't see why. No one gets mad about guys dressing slutty. Like think about this. Every other day of the year, guys are pretty much just nonstop man whores. They're all dirty fucks. It's just what we are. But it's the one day a year a girl can be and not be judged for it because it's Halloween. So why wouldn't you take advantage? Because the rest of the year, fuck around and show up to work with a Cherokee Indian short skirt, headdress, and low cut titty shirt on and see if somebody don't look at you crazy. You know what I'm saying? So I say take advantage. That's all I'm saying. And if somebody's mad at you about it, like I said before, they're probably just mad because they don't have the balls to pull it off, or two, just try it out. And let me say, even if let's say you think you're just a little too big or a little too skinny to fit in something and look hot, trust me. You put that thing on, and it's short enough this way and low enough this way, there is somebody, fuck that. There's a group of somebodies out there that's going to go, damn, girl. And I don't care what girl we're talking about. Every female in the world, tonight you can dress dirty, and there's going to be a group of somebodies that's going to be like, damn, I'm going to try to get on that little Mickey Mouse chick over there. She looks bad. And I don't care if you're 350 pounds or 95 pounds. Somebody's going to be excited about it. So all I got to say is, cheers to the chicks that are dressing slutty tonight. I mean, I personally have no problem with females wearing like onesie outfits and long soccer socks like year round as an outfit, but I can understand why somebody would be offended by that. I mean, leggings are like kind of borderline naked. If they weren't colored, if they were just like, say, when the people wear the leggings the same color as their skin, that'll mess you up. You get offended for a second and go, oh, it's just leggings. And I like the people that get mad at leggings because I ain't mad at them. If you're mad, the same people that are mad at Halloween slutty costumes are mad at leggings. And that's just, you have issues. There's nothing wrong with that. You know what? Like, I don't even mind dudes wearing leggings. I mean, if you want to wear leggings, cool. I'm not going to. First of all, if you're a man and you're wearing leggings, there's two kinds of guys that do this. There's the guy that wears leggings and shorts. I really don't understand that at all. I mean, I understand wearing leggings as an athlete, functionability. It's your smooth. It's everything's you can move around without restrictions. So why put the shorts on? Makes no sense. The reason you put the shorts on is because your package don't show out when it's just sitting there. And I'm not saying you don't have a big package. You might be a grower, not a shower. Ain't nothing wrong with that. All I'm saying is the guys that wore leggings, mad props. I'm talking straight leggings. Like there's dudes that walk in the gym with leggings on. Nothing else. Leggings, shirt, leggings, shoes. And either you got to be packing some meat in there, and if you're not, then it's more power to you, dude. Because I'm telling you what, right now, you ain't going to ever catch me running around in no leggings out in public like it's cool. If I'm wearing leggings in public, it's because I'm trying to be funny or just have a good time. It's not because I'm at Gold's Gym going, man, when I wear leggings, it's better for me because I can't squat in shorts. It's just not, I'm not flexible enough in shorts. It just makes no sense to me. So I'm just saying, when the dudes wear leggings, more power to you. I'm not even mad at those guys. I mean, wear them. That's cool, me. But you're exposing some shit. Like the gray jogging pant thing. That's a different deal. You can, even guys with little weenies can pull that off. If you just get a little blood in that thing, get that lump pumped out just right. But leggings don't lie. Leggings don't lie. Leggings will show the hair on your butt. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ever see somebody wears leggings that has hair real bad under there? Like, if you played football back in the day and the guys wear the tight leggings, you can see like the hairs under it. It looks like a little bush. Which now you think about that, if you're a chick and you ain't been taking care of yourself, or you just don't take care of yourself in that way, ain't nothing wrong with either way. That's fine. Whatever your flavor is. You got to be thinking about that too when you wear leggings, because that'd be crazy. You're looking up some girls like upper feet, upper legs, it's all smooth, and then you get right about that crotch area, and all of a sudden it just flares out. There's a balloon in there. Looks like a tumbleweed, like a small tumbleweed got caught in there. You might think about her a little bit different than if she just kept on going smooth and everything just, looked normal like it's supposed to. That's all I'm saying. It's 2018, ladies. And if that's how you're rocking, I bet you most guys aren't digging it. But like I said earlier, if you're a female, period, no matter what you do, if you try to be hot, there's going to be a group of people that think it's hot. So don't be nervous. Rock it out. And if you like to have a big old bush, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Do what you got to do. It's less stuff to do, I guess, in the morning, right? I would just think it'd be more shampoo, though. Do you shampoo? I wonder if you shampoo. I shampooed that. When I had, back when you're a man, you first start doing your thing, getting little bushes going on, you shampoo it. And then, see, I mean, I even trim it. I keep the grass low. You know what I'm saying? So I wonder if girls probably do that, or if I don't know. Girls' hygiene is a weird thing I don't know nothing about. So I'm not trying to. I don't even care to learn. To be honest with you, I was just thinking about that. I don't know if it stings or anything, but that's something I think in 2018 nobody should really have. If you have pubic hair in 2018, shame on you. If you have pubic hair, you're probably the kind of person that doesn't like leggings or slutty outfits in Halloween. That's what I think. I'm just saying. Oh, man, I'm glitching out real bad. I wonder if that storm is messing with the feed. Anyway, back to this Halloween business. So I don't know if people take their kids out anymore. I wish my kids could just still go out and party and just have a good time. Just let them go. I wouldn't do that, but I'll take them out. I mean, if the weather isn't so bad, but I don't think walking around trick or treating is a big thing anymore. You don't even see people really with their lights on in front of their house, and that sucks, man. Kids don't get that legit Halloween shit. I don't know. I've never been to a trunk or treat, but just the whole fact, being with your friends, walking through the neighborhood, going to doors you've never knocked on, getting free candy, and then just wandering around at nighttime when you're not supposed to be out on a school night. It just is fun, and that's kind of taken away from our kids. That's all kind of gone now. So, I mean, I don't think about that. I gotta. What do we got in here? Oh man. Sorry, I'm sitting here trying to bring up my little YouTube. I'm starting to figure out how to run this little technical part. I was going to try to bring up a video, but I'm not sure if I can do it right now or not. And I'm afraid my stream it's been glitching out. I don't know if it's a storm or what. So, I wonder how many people. I want to think about this. How many people are going to have sex tonight? Probably quite a few. How many people are going to get pregnant? from that sex? How many people are going to get an STD from that sex? How many people are going to have an orgasm from that sex? And think of how many people aren't going to have sex. Think about the people that are dressing up now, feeling themselves, feeling good, thinking they look good. They go out, they see a bunch of people that look hot. They're like, this is great. This is going to be a good time. I'm going to hook up with somebody. We're going to party. Everybody's looking good. Everybody's feeling good. And you go home by yourself. The disappointment that person tomorrow morning is going to suck, and tonight. But there's going to be quite a few people tonight that get completely fucked up. And everybody's dressed all fucking crazy. And inhibitions are out the window because for some reason Halloween just makes people like nuts. It's like New Year's kind of, with just costumes. And people are a little extra frisky. So I just think about things like that on holiday night. Like, you remember when like Thanksgiving and Christmas was just like a very at home with your family thing, and now Thanksgiving and Christmas is like do the Christmas thing, do Thanksgiving, and then go straight to the bar after with your family and friends and just party your balls off. I ain't done that in a couple years, but I remember back in the day, we used to do that shit, and Cody Davidson would play at the ranch back when Rock and Rodeo was the ranch, and the first year we started like a little tradition, me and my buddy Matt, we ended up taking our underwear off in the bathroom, coming back out because Cody was jamming out, and he could play, man, that's good music. And he's jamming out on the guitar and everything, and me and Matt just throw our underwear up on the stage. And I think mine hit him in the face, and I want to say either Matt or mine, one of them hung on the end of his guitar, and he couldn't get it off. But for like 3 years in a row, that was the thing we did. We'd like just take our underwear off and throw it on stage. That was after Thanksgiving or after Christmas. Think about that. What kind of fucked up world we living in where two grown men take their underwear off and throw them at another grown man on stage playing a guitar after Thanksgiving or after Christmas, which is Jesus' birthday. I mean, I'm not ashamed of it, obviously, I'm telling you, but it's probably not the best move, you know. You could probably not do that, and that'd be better. But it was a good story. I mean, and I'm sure he'll never forget. Well, Steven Robertson, something, man. I bet he'll never forget playing a show and getting grown men underwear thrown at him. And both of us wore boxer briefs, which I was pleasant. I don't know if I can trust a guy that wears tighty whities in 2018. My dad probably wears tighty whities. Your dad might wear tighty whities. Lots of dads might wear tighty whities that are, you know, the next generation, you know, above us. But nowadays, if you wear tighty whities, man, you're pretty fucking weird. There's something probably wrong with you. You probably don't shave your ball sack either. I'm just saying. And if you wear tighty whities, like the old school Fruit of the Looms, like the blue and white stripe all the way around them, you're super weird, man. Those kind of people sit around in tighty whities and nothing else, and they eat food and those, and that's just weird. Ain't nobody wearing no boxer briefs, just doing business boxer briefs. But people walk around their house all day in tighty whities, and it's just an odd fitting thing for a man to wear tighty whities. You know what I'm saying? Your thighs rubbed together, you got these hairy legs poked out, you know. And for some, there's some about the male leg from the knee up to the groin area that's just gross. No one wants to see that shit. I don't care if you're ripped and like, well, I mean, I guess some of the bodybuilders dudes that are all tanned up and shit, it's just a weird thing to even, they're like a machine, but like a normal man with a big white leg and fucking, especially white people's legs, bro. The worst. They're the worst. Like white, or like sometimes they get that weird yellowish pale, and then it's just hair everywhere. And the shorts are way too short, and you're like almost waiting for a nut to pop out, but you can't get past this ugly white leg, and you're thinking, dude. And what's weird is like I tanned before, and it just seems like the upper part of the leg is like it just doesn't want to take like color. It's weird. It's the hardest part to fucking tan. So white people are fucked when it comes to that, and that ain't no shit. It's the worst thing ever to see a white person sitting around with his shorts too short, probably like my dad. My dad's shorts. He couldn't go into high school anymore without breaking that rule, the 3-inch rule above the knee. My dad's shorts are higher than that. I don't know if y'all's dad was like my dad, but he wears the white Reeboks, the shorts that are too high for the knee. Like they used to see like remember the white dudes that played basketball back in like the 60s and the black and white videos, and they all ran kind of goofy looking, and they all just didn't look just right playing basketball. Like we needed some more black people in there for it to really look like a game. And remember the shorts they fucking wore? And that's another thing. You think about that. Shit, get off subject, but basketball, back when, you know, racism was super prevalent and there's segregation, white people's schools had like these short shorts. You know, the basketball teams obviously weren't as good as they are now. Duh. I mean, these guys were big, gangly, goofy looking dudes running down there, and they just, I mean, there's probably a few studs, you know what I'm saying? But when racism's kind of started to back off and segregation ended, and you brought black people to white schools and they intermixed, did you ever notice the shorts got longer? We appreciate that. You know why? I think it's my theory. I just made it up right now. Black people got tired of looking at their nasty ass white long ass legs, and somehow they brought in their shorts and like, hey man, let's let's meet in the middle. Okay, you ain't gotta wear them as long as we wear them, but we don't want to wear them as long as you wear, as short as you wear them. First of all, our dicks are gonna show. You know, y'all don't have that problem, most of you. Well, Kenny does. Keith over there kind of does. You know, a few of these guys got long ball sacks, so that's already kind of weird. So why don't we lengthen the shorts? It'll cover everything's up. And we don't have to see your fucking legs with them weird ass, curly ass, dark hair and them ugly. It's the weirdest white. It's like not even paper white. It's like this flesh. When white people have that white skin that's never like, well, there's a difference. There's like pretty white skin, like a redhead with pretty white skin. But then there's like my hair. Then that upper knee, that thigh, under groin area here. It's those people that don't ever let that see any sun for like 8 years, and then you just see their leg, and you're like, it looks like a Vienna sausage made of Greek yogurt or something with like hair in it. And I don't know what the fuck that's all about. I don't know why God made us like that, and it doesn't take sun that well, you know. And I apologize for us, for the guys that like my dad that don't give a shit. And they're going to rock out their short shorts, and you're going to look at their leg and go, dude, nobody wants to see this shit. It's the worst, man. It's the worst. Like that and like the upper, and then like that weird lower back area. Those are two pieces of body most people don't want to touch on anybody else. On a white man, pretty much. Like a girl's different, but a white dude, those are spots. Like if I was a paramedic or something, I couldn't do that, or a nurse. I couldn't do it for any reason. Like I'd be running up as a paramedic, and like, you gotta, like, I don't know. Sometimes people where it's just gross, like moles and shit. I couldn't do that, man. And for some reason, it's like white people look the nastiest. Like when you find some gross skin, it's usually white folk, because it's like a weird, because everything just stands out on it. Like as moles look like a mole. Like black dude got a mole, you probably don't even notice. White dude's got a mole, you fucking notice. Like it looks like a giant reverse pothole. It's nasty. It's like, what? Can you get that gone? Can it come off? Can we squeeze that off there? But you can't. You gotta cut that shit. Yeah, Matt Warden's on. Yeah, I got shorts on. Matt Warden's one of those guys. But Matt's not. But Matt's got like these. Matt's like Indian, so he's not. You're not even a white dude, man. You can't even say you got some white in you, but you're like dark as shit. He's not. He doesn't count. Matt Warden doesn't count because, yeah, he has a hair down to his ass crack, and his skin stays the color of this table year round. So he doesn't count at all. He's kind of a white dude. But he's not my dad. My dad's like Irish, German. I'm talking white dude. Like when we all separated as like Neanderthals and went our all separate ways before the ice caps froze and you couldn't cross the oceans. When us white folks left Africa and we ventured on up into Europe and all those Russian and all that area, and everything de-thawed and we kind of got stuck up in the cold. That also fucked our skin. Like the whole, I got a theory to think about, like the black don't crack theory. I don't give a fuck what you think. If you're racist, if you're not racist, you look at some black people that are older and you're like, dude, this is crazy. Y'all look good. Most older black people look really good. Here's why. White people look like shit when we're older because most of us don't know about lotion. And we think being ashy only applies to dark colored skin. We don't realize that we are ashy as fuck 365 days a year. Except for my wife. She lathers lotion on by the gallon. It's insane from head to toe. And I started doing more of this. White people in this getting cold out here, take your fingernail one day and just run it down your arm. And you'll see this like white line like you wrote on yourself. And you'll see little flakes fly up. That's ash. You're ashy as fuck. and you need to put lotion on your nasty, ashy ass. And if you do your entire life, like most of my black friends do, you will probably look good when you're 80. You won't be so wrinkled. You won't be so yellow. The skin color goes bad, saggy, cracked up, skin like falling off, whatever happens. You know what I'm saying? If you lotion up, if we all are lotioning up right now, I'm 33, till the day I die, I bet you $100 I look a lot better. I still don't think we'll probably look as solid as dark colored pigment because I think darker colored pigment just stays tighter. I think it's just a scientific fact. But other than that, we can do better by wearing lotion. And nobody, first off, think about being around. If you're in a room full of white people in the wintertime, you're literally breathing in skin. Because everybody in there's ashy as shit. It's just floating everywhere. Every move they make, they're rubbing on the chairs, just ash, ash, ash. Like little, if we could see like dust coming off of us, like little ash powder balls flying off of us, we would put on lotion. But since we can't, we don't. Dark colored skin, black people, Mexican people, darker colored skin, they see that little ashy mark, their friends make fun of them, they ain't having that lotion. It'd be the same thing for us, we just can't tell. So I'm telling you right now, just a little tip, white people, we should put on lotion, and we'll look better when we're 80. I don't know what time it is. All right, I better get ready to get up out of here. I am having a good time, though. Yeah, Steven agrees. See, Steven knows. He played football with white people. He knows. He was probably sitting there putting his lotion on, looking at me going, Kyle, what in the fuck are you doing, bro? You just got done playing football, and you got out the shower. You're dry out now. You look ashy. You're ashy as shit. Your skin's just like my skin. I'm affected by the weather the same way. I mean, it's darker, but of course, you're ashy. You have dead skin hanging off you, flying around, and you're making me breathe it. Steven, I apologize for not putting no damn lotion on. But I'm learning in my older age, bro. Cocoa butter's the truth. I don't know if white people should ever buy cocoa butter, though, Steven. I'm just saying, bro. We might get beat up if you think about it. If I went and bought some cocoa butter, I might get the shit smacked out of me by somebody if they see, the right person sees me. We get Jergens. Just white people go with Jergens. It just sounds like a white name, Wonder Bread, Jergens. It's going to be probably more adapted to white skin. Cocoa butter just sounds more like it's for a black person. So, and if you want to keep yourself from probably getting slapped around, don't go into Walgreens and buy cocoa butter, especially any black folk around. They're either going to wonder, are you making fun of me or are you dating a black person? That might be you might get away with that okay nowadays, but personally, if you're white, I say go Jergens, go scentless and original. You know what I'm saying? Don't get all fucking crazy if you're a dude. Girls, you do whatever the fuck you want. Guys, if you're wearing lotion, you should wear lotion. Just wear no scent, original shit, just Jergens. Yeah, just that stuff. And we should just slather it on. And if you got a chick, man, tell her to put on your back everywhere, dude. Shit feels good too. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ever seen white folks that get those like red bumps on the back of their arms and like underneath right here and stuff and on their backs in the wintertime? You know what that shit is, white folks? Dry ass skin. If you lotion that shit up, them little red dots and bumps and shit will go away. But you're going to take more than one day of lotion for them to completely subside. Like, it'll help, but the reason it felt like little bitty like volcanoes on your arms is because you have no lotion. That's dry ass skin. Happy Halloween, Amber. I don't know if, and you said, are you dressing up? Who's dressing up that's an adult? I was saying on here earlier about girls need to be dressing slutty tonight. Even the girls that have to stay up and pass out candy or whatever, fucking, and people are like, well, what I go as? Like, if you're home and you don't have any costume ideas, girls, let me help you out. Let KB help you out. Let's just say you got a flannel shirt laying around, pair of short blue jean shorts, some suspenders, got some old boots, got an axe. Boom. Sexy lumberjack. Done. Or you can always go with this one. Get you a wife beater, cut it off like a tube top type one with short shorts and some boots. And be like biker chick. I don't know. That's pretty cool. No one's going to give a shit because they're going to be looking at boobs and ass and stuff. You could be an M&M as long as your tits are showing. They don't care. So just do it. Just, if you're around the house and you haven't grabbed an outfit, trust me, you can think of something. Like, let's go with we can be You can do the full, like we can trick people. Like, I'm not trying to be sexy. I want to be scary. We can be zombie workout girl and just throw on a little workout outfit, sexy as shit, little fake blood on your lip. Boom, zombie workout girl. No one gives a shit. No one's going to see the blood. No one's going to know you have a face. It's the best part about this. Yeah. Yeah, the only night that Amber's going to go out and take a candy from a stranger. That's true. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, girls. If you're at home, you're just passing out candy, but you wanted to dress up, but you kind of feel foolish because you're a little too old. You don't. Trust me. Find something around your house. There's all kinds of shit you could be. Like grab a sheet or and something, make it be like a little Greek chick. Like let half a boob hang out the side. Boom. No one gives a shit. The costume's the best costume ever. It's a fact. It's a fact. Well, I am having a good time, but I'm going to have a feeling I need to get off here and go see my families. It's 6. It's about to get dark. I really haven't done any drinking. I was doing more talking. But we have established that girls should dress slutty on Halloween over the age of 18, preferably out of your parents' house. And guys and girls that are white, you should wear lotion because you're being an asshole by making everybody breathe your dead skin in. That's what's happening. For real. And it'll help you look better in age. Don't buy cocoa butter because that's not for us. Buy Jergens. If you buy cocoa butter, go for it. I would just do it in an area that you're probably going to be alone or not find any people of black descent because they might not like that. I'm just assuming. I don't know. I'm not willing to take the chance. Jergens. I'm just saying, okay, if your name's fucking Philip or Ben or Dan or Kyle and you go to the lotion area to get lotion and there's cocoa butter right here and then there's Jergens right here. The fuck are you going to buy cocoa butter for? Okay? Your name's Lance. Philip. Get the fucking Jergens. Get the fuck out of there. Get the Jergens. Grab you some white bread and bologna and some sliced cheese into the plastic wrapper like this and Miracle Whip and get the fuck out, you generic shit. I'm just saying. Don't stir the pot. There's no reason. It's already stirred enough. You know what I mean? Like, let them know. You're like, yep, I'm a white guy. I got fucking Jergens. I got Oscar Mayer bologna. I got some Wonder Bread, white bread. I went and got some Miracle Whip, light. And I got the Kraft singles. Okay? I'm offending no one. I did the most white things I could possibly do in here. And you'll come out with no bumps from dry skin. And your face will look better when you're older. And you won't be a wrinkled bag of shit. That's all I'm saying. Dude, right here, look, check this out. This is a school. They call every day, and I'm gonna hang up. I don't know what they call about. I never answer. And they're gonna call right back twice. They always call every day. I let the wife handle that. I don't, they're probably just gonna tell me like, hey, the kid needs some more money in his lunch thing, or I don't know, PTA. We don't do PTA. They ain't called back yet, but usually it's 2 in a row. I don't understand why. It's like, I know it's a machine calling me, but how do they know that I'm just rejecting them? Unless it's not, there's some person they're going, dude, this dude every day just rejects me twice every day. I don't know why I call this guy anymore. Oh, but going back to the dry, I get off track real quick, especially about myself. Going back to the dry skin thing, like for the white people, like I said, get the Jergens. This is what you do so you don't have the bumps. You don't have the fucked up face when you're older. Take a tip from, if you have any black friends, just notice that they always lotion themselves after they shower or get ready to go out in the night. I'm always like, back in the day, I get Joe T or Peanut, and they'd be showering and jump out. I got to wait fucking 8 minutes for them to lotion their body. And I'm like, dude, what are you doing? Who does that shit? And they're like, everybody except for you and Phil and Dan and Brad and Ben and Lance. All you white folks. Y'all don't do that shit. Boom. There it is, number 2. Bam. I don't know why they do that, man. I don't have nothing to say. It's a computer. I can't say nothing back. What kind of information are you getting to me? Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what's going on. I don't know nothing. So it puts the lotion on the skin. It should put the lotion on the skin. White people don't put the lotion on the skin enough. Some of you females do, but for sure white dudes don't. Like, all I'm saying is for all this white privilege these white dudes got, man, we look like bags of fucking potato shit when we get old. Like, we fall apart. It's just like everything just gets loose. Like, the bones just start turning to straight marrow, and we just start jiggling. Like, we just don't really, like, you ever seen ever notice almost all older white dudes, the only thing that holds their pants up is their dick and their belt, because there's no ass on us. It's like, I don't have much of a butt anyway. I'm doing everything I can, every chance I get in the gym to get me an ass. And my pants would look better on me. It would just be easier to walk around. You know what I'm saying? But white dudes, like, it's like we just turn to fucking like bags of skin. It's like just little bags of water that walk around after we're 80. It's weird. Hair gets thin. Like, just start getting like little spots and shit. Hair grows every fucking where. Like, my grandpa's ears were insane. Eyebrows out of this fucking world. I don't want that, man. I'm pretty weird about I'm probably maybe a little too Nancy about stuff, but I make sure my nose is trimmed up. My ears don't have no hair in it. I don't get no ear hair yet, but this one little piece, like right here, this one little hair just grows. So I make sure that thing's chopped up. You know, I make sure all this is. I have a weird thing. Like, if I get next to somebody and I'm talking to them and they got like the cheek hairs or they got like the nose, you know, I just can't. I'm like, I'm looking like, and then look at the brows and I'm looking at the ears. I'm like, what are you doing right now, dude? I don't even want to listen to you. You got so much fur on your face. It's crazy. Like, the dudes that have like the mustache that curls around their lip and then their nose hairs are like literally wrapping around and their eyebrows are just doing the same shit. And like, they have ear hair and neck hair. That's the worst, dude. Like, one thing a single guy's got to invest in is a barber or something, because you got to have somebody trim all that shit off you. Like, I'm not a body hair guy. I have some chest hair. My stomach will grow some hair, but guess what? I'll get rid of that shit. My back has like 2 or 3 spots of grow hair. Boom. That shit ain't sticking around. And I'm thinking about getting lasered up, man. I'm not even playing. I'm tired of shaving shit. Like, it ain't so bad right now, but I know I'll get older. It's going to get worse. And if I didn't have a wife to hook it up, I'd have to pay somebody. Because those little things, like with the attachable reach, like the long reach thing to shave your back, you ain't getting. You're gonna be the dude at the river with like a mohawk on your back because you missed a strip. You know what I'm saying? You got to have somebody look at that for you. You just can't. Wait, Amber, I don't know if that's supposed to be like that. Amber says baby oil works real good. Roll it all over your naked body while it's still wet before you dry off. I'm going to try it. But if my clothes are all nasty after I put them on, I'm going to be upset. I'm going to call you about it. Actually, I'm not. I'm just sticking with my jergens, man. Baby oil sounds rough. Sounds rough. Matt Warden says he has enough hair on his ass to weave an Indian blanket. I believe that. I'm just saying, man, like, I'm just not a big hair guy. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong. If you got hair, dude, and you got hair, that's cool. I'm personally not a hair dude. I got some chest hair. I shaved off once. Never will happen again. I just didn't like it. It ain't a lot, but I got my little things, you know. Because I'm just saying, I'm just that kind of person. When I'm talking to somebody and there's just like hair everywhere. Matt Warden, you don't count, dude. You're like half a fucking bear, okay? So you don't even count. He's not even human. You know, if you don't know Matt, he's irrelevant from the conversation. He doesn't age. You know, he has like super strength. He has like healing abilities like Wolverine. So he doesn't even count. Matt doesn't even count. He's supposed to be covered. There's so much testosterone in that guy that he's got to be covered in hair. Just how it is. And it's so much that when they shave it, it's like as soon as they shave it, just right back in. It just fills that strip back up. So it's unnecessary to shave Matt. He's just too much testosterone, that guy. Hell yeah, man. All I'm saying is, I get off track. I was talking about lotion and shit, and then Matt came in with all his hair. That dude is just an animal. Like one time, Matt does metal roofs, and he first of all, he owns the metal roofing company and he's very successful. So Matt doesn't even have to be on a roof, but he is because he's just that dude. And he'll outwork everybody's ass. And he's older than my dad. No, he's my dad's age, like about the same age. Anyway, on the edge of these, 10 roofs, there's this pitch. So it like the tin will sit off like this and they got to fold it over. Well, they have these clamps that are for it. You grab the clamps and you just fold it over. No big deal. Everybody's doing it. I'm looking around. Everybody's got them. No big deal. Well, I'm doing my thing. And I look over at Matt and Matt's just grabbing them and going, I'm talking. It's hard to explain because if you weren't there, you don't get it. But he would grab this metal like it was paper and just and fold it right over like I was with these pliers, And he's doing twice the work because he's got both hands putting on way more, just knocking way more shit out than I am with these little pliers. So I'm like, oh, okay. I'm strong as shit, I'll do that. Grab this, do the same thing. I grab the side of the roof and I just nothing. This shit don't even move. I look over at Matt's hands, and it looks like Matt's hands have been through World War III. They're huge. They're like the kind of hands that didn't start out that big. Just life made them bigger from grabbing shit and moving shit around and being a manly bastard. So they're just thick, like hot links on a double meat cheeseburger. And they are tattooed up and they're covered in hair and they got scars and calluses everywhere. And I'm just like, fuck that one. His left hand, he's probably right-handed. Whatever hand's not dominant on Matt is more manly than my whole body. So he's just bending him over. And I'm like, I look at my little bitch hands and you can see I got little BK hands. Like they're little, this bottle of water. Like I can't even, you know what I'm saying? I can't even, look, I'm going to grab the thin part of the Ozark. I have to smush the bottle to touch my fingers together. So I don't have big hands. So I just realized I didn't have the equipment to get the job done. So Matt, when it comes to anything, like I've always say the Avengers called Matt up, offered him a job. He's like, I don't wear fucking tights, pussy. You know what I'm saying? I work on roofs and I wear jeans. So, no, actually he wears shorts, I think year round. And he falls off roofs like twice a year just to practice. He likes to break his leg just to see how fast he can heal it and be back to work. So Matt doesn't count. You know what I'm saying? But hold on one second. Something I got to do tomorrow? I got a good job. I got a great boss. My boss is the best fucking boss anybody could ever have. I've ever had. Dudes, this shit. And tomorrow I got to walk in and give him my 2 weeks notice because I'm getting a new job. I'm excited, but I'm also bummed because I feel like I'm letting the dude down. Like he's the dopest dude ever. So I've never actually, to be honest, this is the first time I've ever given it 2 weeks in my life. I roughnecked for most of my time, so 2 weeks just almost didn't exist. And then after that, I kind of realized these companies don't give a shit about you. So fuck their 2 weeks. They don't give you 2 weeks when they fire you or they run a good guy off because they get sold out or whatever. So I didn't really care. The reason I give it 2 weeks is because of the person. So my boss he's just too good to not give it 2 weeks to. So tomorrow I'm going to walk in at 6 a.m. and tell him I'm going to be leaving him in 2 weeks. And it's the weirdest feeling ever to be upset about leaving a job. Every other job I've ever had, I could give them, whatever's, fuck it. These guys, I could find something that sucked about it I didn't like. My job's a good job. I work a lot of days. I don't get scheduled days off or nothing, but my boss is just too good to... He makes the job enjoyable, makes it easy, makes it relaxed. So it's a super bummer. I got to do that tomorrow. I got to go in and give a 2 weeks notice for. Chuck Norris does call Matt for roof work. That's for sure, Yeah. So, but I'm gonna go over and be a salesman in the oil field, and everybody says that's the way to go and all that stuff, and it's gonna be cool because I get a little more flexibility in my day. So, and I get weekends off. Never had that, ever. Not since I've been in the oil field. Like, weekends don't even matter. If you're in the oil field, weekends don't fucking matter. Like, that's just not a thing. Saturday, Sunday, if you want to, whatever. It's not a thing. Most of my days I get off are like Tuesday, Wednesdays. So, that'll be cool because I'll be off with my kids, and then I can go to H-E-B on Sunday morning and get those gigantic donuts they make. I'm excited about that. Well, I guess, guys, it's already 49. I've been talking by myself to nobody nonstop for 49 minutes. What the fuck? This is the reason I got a podcast, because I like to talk. Obviously, there's nobody here. This is just shit that's going through my brain. And the things I think about throughout the day, I'm like, I'm going to do a solo cast today. I'm going to talk about that. I haven't even probably touched on 98% of them. Probably most I forgot. Oh, here's one I do remember. Think about what's up with these fucking roads around here. Anyway, I can't keep rolling because I'll just sit here and talk and talk and talk. All right, guys, I appreciate it. Tomorrow we got episode 24 with J-Ro, Jerome Riggins. I'm sorry, I said Wiggins. My bad. And we'll be in the studio chopping it up. So I appreciate you guys. Y'all have a safe Halloween. If you take candy from strangers, make sure you check the wrapping and make sure it's not open. Girls wear slutty outfits. Guys, we don't give a shit what you wear. And enjoy yourself. If you have sex, do it safely. If you're drinking, don't drive. And if you're ugly, just go for it. You know what I'm saying? All right, man. Everybody have a safe one. Take care of your kids. Eat as much candy as you can today, because we're all supposed to feel like shit in the morning. A little food hangover is not too bad. So, KB out.